Let's start with your name. Where'd your name come from?
Really, the Lotto Band's name came up. One of my boys came up with the Lotto, so it was just Lotto. And one of my exes came up with the Bands, and she was like, Bands with the Z. And I'm like, when she first said it, I'm like, nah, just to be 2K. I ain't digging that, but I dropped the Z and put the $sign in. You know what I'm saying? Lotto Bands. But my full rap name is Lotto fucking Bands, you know what I'm saying? But for marketing reasons, I just go by Lotto Bands. But yeah, my homeboy and one of my exes. So that's, that's how we came up with the name.
Has that always been your rap name, or have you had other rap names in the past?
When I was younger, I went by a name like B-Boy. I was young, you know what I'm saying? That was my first rap name. But as I progressed and moved on and, got a little older, I had to switch it up. So,
Now, where are you from?
I'm from Mississippi, the coast, the bottom.
Where in Mississippi?
The Gulf Coast.
Specific town?
I'm from Gulfport.
Gulfport.
Orange Grove. Yeah, that's my hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's your opinion of the state of rap music right now in Mississippi?
Right now, it's a music scene. So right now, what we doing, we just bringing, bringing it to people's attention. Because they've been sleeping on us, we not in a big city. So I feel like our disadvantage gives us an advantage, you know what I'm saying? So it's a music scene. It's just we got to keep applying that pressure so people can tune in. So that's why I'm sitting here right here with you,
Do you see this changing anytime soon?
Oh yeah, it's changing right now as we speak. It's changing right now.
Give me a tour of the city of Gulfport for somebody that's never been there before. Let's start with the food. Favorite food spot in the city?
I'm gonna keep it real. Favorite food spot, I'm gonna have to say Snack Shack just because it's a black-owned business. It's you know what I'm saying? Some people I rock with. I ain't gonna pop out and say somewhere else where you can go get it. You know what I'm saying? I say Snack Shack. Go get you some food from Snack Shack for real.
What do you order?
When I get the lemon pepper wings, man, and they got the pecan candy too. So yeah, that's what I like. Yeah.
Now, what about as far as the nightlife? Let's start with strip clubs. Favorite strip club in the city?
We don't have too many strip clubs in the city. We got clubs now. We got a lot of casinos, but strip clubs, nah. I gotta go to New Orleans for that. New Orleans about an hour away. Yeah.
And if you go to New Orleans, is there a specific one?
I probably go to Lipstick, follow Lipstick, throw a couple ones. You know how it go. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if somebody's never been to a strip club in New Orleans, because there's different rules in different cities, different states, are the women full nude?
Yeah, they be full nude.
In New Orleans?
And it really depends on what you spending. Any strip club with your bankroll on, they gonna get nude, for real. It just depends on you.
Now, let's go back to regular clubs.
Yeah.
You mentioned there's clubs and nightclubs. I mean, clubs, nightclubs, and casinos in Gulfport. So favorite regular club in
I don't really have a favorite
Gulfport.
Regular club,
Is there one you would recommend if somebody was in town?
I could recommend a few. Like they had a club called Blue Envy. They had a club called Level. They got a club called 34. Really, any one of those clubs, I say pull up. You gonna enjoy yourself. Pull up, yeah. It's gonna go down. Good vibes, good music, good DJs, all that, yeah.
Now, there's several casinos which you mentioned out there.
Yeah.
Is there a particular favorite one or one you recommend?
I actually like the Boy Revenge, and if I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I have to go with the Hard Rock, yeah.
Okay. Now, why those out of all the different casinos?
Oh, they dope. Yeah, they got them player laid, so if you got a chick, pull up with her. They player laid, you know what I'm saying? Everything, is dripping all through there, so it's a good scenery, good vibes,
Now, we talked about the food, we talked about the nightlife. Anything else you recommend someone do see or visit while they're in Gulfport? Anything else that comes to your head?
Let me see. The beach. We got the beach. You know what I'm saying? We got a beach, so just come check it out,
If somebody's never been to Gulfport Beach, but they've have you gone to Miami Beach before?
Yeah, I've been to Miami.
Okay,
yeah.
How would you compare the two? And I'm saying not people-wise, because obviously Miami's more of a tourist. A lot of tourist people will go there. It may be in comparison to Gulfport, because Miami's huge. Miami, everybody knows Miami. But if somebody's about to go to Gulfport, maybe thinking about it, how would you describe the difference maybe in the water or the look of it?
That would be the biggest thing, the water. You go to Miami, they got that baby blue, crystal clear, the drop, with the white sand. You know, our water kind of rough, but we got like one of the longest beach fronts. You know, really the water. You know, that plays a big part. But like we got Black Spring Breakdown, and it get crazy. It's crazy. Like it's lit. It's up there when that happened. Yeah.
Now, I was gonna ask you as far as events, if there's any events you recommend someone come to.
Black Spring Break.
Gulfport specifically.
When Black Spring Break happen, get there. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't there, you out. Yeah.
Explain what that is for somebody that's not familiar with it.
It's just like it's really when everybody from all areas come for spring break, and it's just like you bring all the cars. They got some of the biggest concerts. Like I think last year it was like over 30,000 people that came for it. So it's a big event. Like it's crazy, and it's really going down. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. A lot of people don't think it go down like that, but it's really crazy.
What was it like for you growing up in Gulfport, Mississippi? Paint the picture for us.
I mean, it wasn't sweet. It's just like any other city. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got the ups, everybody got the downs, you know? It's different from being from a fast city or a big city, you know? It's just way different. It's harder to do stuff, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, only thing that really make it out is the mail. So you just got to stay down and come up.
Was it rough?
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and give you a sob story. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't terrible, you know? But even if it was rough, we didn't know that it was rough. So we was just used to it. We just going with the vibes. Like, you know, it is what it is. If we ain't had this, we wasn't tripping on it, you know? As long as you got a roof and clothes on our back, we good. We 2K, yeah.
What was maybe one of your roughest moments growing up?
Roughest moments, I ain't gonna stunt, really. When Katrina hit, you know, it was really like a zombie town through there. Like, all the attention was on New Orleans, but you don't understand. We right there by New Orleans, like, and it messed us up. So for months, we just in the dark, you know, on generators, everything shut down. So it just wasn't sweet, you know.
How were you affected by it?
Man, the house got messed up. Family houses got messed up. It was just a terrible situation. Cars got messed up. Really had to restart everything, you know.
As a student, what type of student were you in school?
I mean, I paid attention in school. I did my thing. I wasn't no bad kid, you know, because I like to learn new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of the kids that showed out, because I always knew I wanted to be successful no matter what it was, you know. But, you know, everything ain't for everybody, you know. I always had a bigger picture than that, you know. Yeah.
Graduated high school?
Yeah, I graduated.
Tried college?
I tried college, yeah.
What happened?
Music. You know, college was cool because, you know, it got a lot of the females there. Everybody love the college girl. I know I do. But, yeah, music, you know, trying to do what I got to do. It's only so much you can do when you're obligated to be somewhere 24/7. You can't move around like that. So that wasn't for me, yeah.
What year did you drop out? Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior?
My sophomore, yeah.
And went right into music?
I was already doing music.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you tell somebody watching this interview, listening to your story, thinking about their next step in life after high school?
Yeah.
Because there's a couple different options, right? Some people say you need college. Some people say you don't need college. Some people say a trade school is cool.
Yeah.
Some people go to college, drop out, and become successful anyways, like Bill Gates. And then some people go to school, get a degree, and don't end up using the degree they went to school for.
I say with that, let me tell you something for real, for everybody that's listening. Go with your move. Don't let nobody, because what's wrong in the world right now, people want to tell somebody what to do with themselves. Go with your move, follow your heart, you feel me? If you want to paint, that's what you want to do. Success is about doing what you like to do and making money for it, you know what I'm saying? It's not, success ain't all the way, it's about making $1 million, you feel me? Whatever you want to do and you like to do, you can get paid for it, you successful, you won. So I just say go with your move, follow your heart. You ain't got to go do that because they want you to do that. Nah, you ain't got to do that.
Now, okay, what about the person
Yeah.
coming out of high school that wants to get into music, whether it's in front of the camera,
Yeah.
like a rapper or something like that, or behind it and behind the scenes? If somebody wants to do music, do you tell that person after high school, go right into music, or do you tell that person to continue education and do music at the same time?
I really would say do both. And don't really, if it comes to the point where you just need to just do music, do that. But always have two things working. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to have all your eggs in one basket. You out. You know, you ain't ready for the hustle anyways. If you gonna do it like that, you ain't no hustler, you know? Yeah.
So when you made the decision to quit college and just go into the music, you were comfortable.
Yeah, I was comfortable. I was catching plays. I had just did the ATK tour. You know what I'm saying? So I was finessing, getting my names in the street. So it was just really holding me up. Like, I'm coming back to class, like I got exams. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. You know, I gotta catch a play. I gotta catch a move. You know, we gotta eat. Yeah.
Jobs you had growing up, if any?
Jobs I had growing up. I mean, I ain't really had too many jobs growing up. Like, you know, nah, not really. Not too many jobs growing up. Yeah.
Now, are both parents in your life?
Yep, my mom and my daddy.
Still married?
Yep.
You don't see that too often.
You don't.
How long they been married for?
Since I've been born, so probably about 23 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, shout out to mom and daddy. That's why I gotta win, yeah.
Probably one of the last of the generations.
For real.
To really have it like that.
Yeah, for real.
Two-parent household.
Yeah. So it's a lot instilled in me. Yeah.
What about as far as siblings? Are you the only child?
I got 2 sisters.
Are you the youngest, oldest?
I'm the middle child. Big sister, little sister. Yeah.
Anybody else raps in your family aside from yourself?
Nuh-uh. They doing the, you know, the education thing. Smart girls, you know. I'm not, you know. My big sister does music though, you know, but it's not like what I do, you know. Yeah.
Now, what does your family think about your rap career?
Oh, they with it. As soon as I started, they jumped right behind me. They bought me my first microphone and everything. When I first started in the kitchen, they was with it. My daddy, you know, a hip-hop head. He was born in the hip-hop era, so I ain't had no choice. Growing up, I'm on the Tupac. I'm on everybody, all the OGs. Yeah, that's probably why I like music, because that's all I used to listen to, all the old school hip-hop, all that, yeah. And my mom, she like all the old, you know what I'm saying, all the old R&B, so I'm full of the culture, yeah.
Parents supportive?
Very supportive, yeah, very supportive.
Have they ever seen you perform?
No, they haven't seen me perform except for on videos, yeah.
Now, in regards to your parents, what's the worst thing you put them through?
When I just got jammed, you know, seeing my mama had to come talk to me at the jail, you know, yeah.
What'd you get jammed for?
Armed robbery, yeah.
Did you beat the charge?
It's still pending, you know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's your message to the youth, overall speaking?
I mean, don't let people influence you do nothing. Do you, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people influenced by a lot of these rappers that's talking about this and that, and 9 times out of 10, they not doing none of that. So you ain't got to go do that, you know what I'm saying? Just do you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to press nobody, you know? For real, especially to the dudes, these young dudes toting the straps and all that. That ain't cool, man. I done had some of the baddest chicks, and I ain't had to tote now strap, but what make you cool is not, I ain't no savage, no none of that, but I'm one of the people that people know, nah, don't play with him, you feel me? That's how you supposed to rock, because 9 times out of 10, if you out here acting like you the toughest guy, you're not, you know? The people you got to worry about is the people that's not on that, that's chill and telling you to chill. Them the people you got to worry about. That's how you want to move, man. You don't want to move out here moving all crazy. That ain't cool, man. Yeah.
Now, how'd you get into rap music? What age were you?
Man, young. I say probably about 8 or 9. I've been doing it for a minute. Yeah, youngin'. Yeah.
Any musical influences? Anybody that inspired you?
I ain't gonna stunt. I ain't ever had no favorite rappers, but I always like 50 and Master P because I like they hustles. You know. Yeah.
Have you ever had a chance to meet them?
No, I ain't ever met neither one of them. I love to chop it up with one of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, how many years would you say you've been perfecting your craft for?
I say about 8 years straight. Yeah.
Do you remember your first rap or what you were rapping about back then?
Probably girl.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to the music industry,
yeah,
what bothers you the most about it, if anything? What's your biggest pet peeve with it?
The artists, you know, the way they carry themselves and act, and then you meet them in person and they not none of that, you know. That's really what bothered me. I seen, you know, yeah, that's really the biggest thing. And people with the fake love act like they rocking with you because you got a buzz, but really you got a buzz, so it's just a business move. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. You can fall out tomorrow. They ain't gonna call you no more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, dealing with the fake stuff you're talking about, and you talked about 2 different instances, but let's just talk about either one of those fake characteristics. If we had a chart of a circle of 100% of the people that you met in the music industry, talking of those characteristics, what would you say, fake versus genuine or real?
The percent-wise, I say it's 50-50, you know.
That you've come across?
Yeah, that I came across. It's 50-50, because you can tell, you know, people only work with you when it benefit them. They don't really, you know, but you do run into some genuine people that rock with you because of you, you know? Yeah. So when you do come across them people, you got to rock with them the same way, keep it 100, yeah.
Do you see this ever changing anytime soon? Do you think it'll be more real, genuine people than fake?
Yeah, when the music started to change, when it get back to how it's supposed to be, you know? Not all this fun boy stuff, yeah.
How's it supposed to be?
Man, just back I say back to the regular hip-hop culture where people just rapping about real situations, rapping about life, you know? Not all what they doing right now, you know? I'm young, I'm in that new wave age, but I'm old school with the young flavor, so yeah, I'm different from them, yeah.
Now when you're in the studio, top 3 things you need.
Top 3 things? Man, I really like it empty in the studio. My engineer, some dope beats. I ain't one of the folks to say, oh man, I need the gas, I need the lean, I need the Percocets. I don't need none of that. I just need the beat. Yeah, that's all I need, yeah.
Are you a sober rapper?
Yeah, I'm a sober rapper. I drop a hit sober, you know? Yeah, I'm a sober rapper.
All the time or for the most part?
For the most part, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So you have dipped and dabbled.
Yeah, a little dip and dab.
Now, okay, craziest studio story, if you have one.
Ooh, craziest studio story. I ain't gonna lie, the studio used to be the spot. We used to be in the studio so much, it's like the spot. Let me see. Craziest studio story. Girls. Let me think. I don't know, this girl, she was twerking on the, what is it? It's not the SSL board. One of them boards or something. I'm talking about, it's lit. Like the studio, we was in the studio so much, this was the hangout spot. It's all kind of crazy studio stories. I got even crazier stories than that, but I ain't gonna say all that in the interview, you know. But we had some crazy stories, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude, Major. You know?
So she was twerking, and what happened? Did she break the board or something?
No. It just, you know, we'll move past, yeah. It got crazy, yeah.
Now, I'm sure you come across a variety of beats. Has there been any beat that you received that you passed on that became a bigger song for somebody else?
No. Not yet, yeah.
What's the realest song you ever wrote so far in your whole catalog?
I got a song called Fuck the Fame. I feel like that's the realest song that I ever wrote, you know what I'm saying?
What's that about?
Catalog, yeah.
What's that about?
I mean, really just about my life, you know? I don't care about the fame that come with it, you know? I want the bag, but I wanna just get my music out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's just explaining the situation, how I wanna get my mama this, my pops this, you know, see my family straight, yeah.
Risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
Man, the one I'm dealing with right now, you know? Like I said, I got stuff pending, you know? The one I'm dealing with right now, you know?
The armed robbery charge?
Yeah.
Proudest accomplishment so far in your music career?
I got a movie deal for the Sabotage movie. I ended up making a soundtrack. So that's I was actually able to go to the movies and sit here and watch. It was Sabotage with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terrence Howard. So that was one of my biggest accomplishments. I still get royalties off that.
How did that happen?
I was out here. I was actually in Atlanta filming one of my videos, and they was shooting a movie at the same time at, I guess, Space ATL. And one of the head music directors walked on my set, and he was vibing like, I like this song. I want to put it in the movie. You know, so 9 times out of 10, I'm like, who Buddy is, you know what I'm saying, doing all this talk. He ain't talking about nothing, but he was serious, you know. And when I made it back to the SIP, he sent the paperwork, and I just seen his credentials. He was like, he did the music for like training day, and it just happened like that, yeah.
So your song was actually on the soundtrack, or was in the film?
No, in the movie.
Ah.
Strip club scene, yeah. In the movie, the actual movie. I was able to go to the movies, watch it, hit Netflix, Redbox, everything, yeah.
What's the biggest misconception of you?
People think I'm cocky, you know? People think I'm cocky, and I ain't none of that. It's just I stick to myself. If I don't know you, I'm not gonna talk to you. You gotta value yourself as a person. If you all out here being friends with everybody, who are you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, I'm spiritual. So I fall back and watch you. So 9 times out of 10, if I'm not speaking to you because I don't know you, you know what I'm saying? You already did me wrong. That's how I move. You wrong until you prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know you, you did something already. For me to unthink that, you gotta do something for me like, okay, bro, 100. So if I don't know you, you already guilty. So I ain't rocking with you, yeah.
Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Craziest rumor. I don't know. I ain't really heard too many crazy rumors, man. They know what's going on. They for real, yeah.
Maybe that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Don't start with the rumor. Y'all know, yeah. Don't do that. Yeah.
Do you care what people think of you?
Man, no. Never. Can't care what people think. If you care what people think, you need to get out the rap game. This ain't for you. Yeah, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna be on the bridge trying to jump off, huh? Yeah.
What about your music? Do you care what people think?
Oh, yeah. You gotta care what the people think about the music, you know? That's why you got to, because those are the consumers. You ain't caring what people think about the music, who you rapping for, you know? This is just a hobby, or what you trying to do. Yeah.
What are your keys to success?
The keys to success. I mean, just grinding it out. I like the street grind. I like the internet grind too, but I feel like far as 2017, not too many people in the streets. So I try to be in the streets and the internet so you can see me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's going to be the key for me. Like I said, Master P, I look up to Master P. And the way he did it, like selling out the trunk, like, that's real. Like, I want to do the same thing. Shout out to boys in Texas too, you know? Yeah, trying to do the same thing though.